Hey everyone, Pioneer Girl 08 here. Hope y'all are having an amazing, fun, and safe day. So, we are playing with my Teen and Toddler Sis series. So, our teen, I believe her name is Leslie. I don't remember for sure, but I want to say her name is Leslie. I've completely forgotten. And then the toddler is little Julianne. And so, yeah, I haven't been really keeping track. I probably should have done a better job of how many episodes have been in this particular LP. I want to say 3 maybe. I don't know. Yeah, like I said, I should have kept better track of where I was at in the series. But anyway, as those of you who have been watching the previous series know, Leslie is the is kind of the sole caretaker of little Julianne there, but she is in school. She's a teen, so she does go to school, and Julianne goes to daycare while she is in school, and then but Leslie is not allowed to work outside of the home. She doesn't have any kind of job or anything because she has to take care of her sister. She's only allowed the only allowance is for Julianne to go to daycare while Leslie is in school, and then she picks her up from daycare, brings her home, and she takes care of all of her needs and everything like that. And then, in order to make a little bit of to make some money to get by, she writes stories and things like that. I have it set for self-published, so haven't really worked out. I haven't really gotten into the backstory of the whole writing thing. She writes little stories, little short stories and stuff like that, and then self-publishes them to make a little bit of money. The home was already made. Well, I mean, I made the home myself. So that's the home that they grew up in. So all the furnishings and stuff like that. And we don't know what happened to the parents. I didn't really go into the backstory or work out a backstory as to, what happened to mom and dad. Something happened to them. I don't know. I mean, you can kind of leave that to your own imagination as to what you think happened to mom and dad. Maybe they got sick. Maybe they died in a car accident. I don't know. You can kind of make up your own mind on that one. I never really get into that. I just kind of started off with Leslie taking care of little Julianne, and the idea was to raise her up. Originally, the idea was to raise her up into a child, and then I was kind of thinking, well, maybe that's as far as I would go with this series once Julianne aged up to a child. Now, I'm going to give a little bit of a spoiler. I do hope you guys watch this to the end and don't just kind of leave off here, because I'm telling you what happens at the tail end of this video. Julianne does age up. In fact, somewhere in this video, in the midst of this video, she kind of goes to 0 days to age up, and her skills were all basically at level 3 on everything except for like maybe 1 or 2. I think it was communication was the last one that was at like level 2, almost 3. So I worked. So one of the things I did in this video was to get Julianne's skills up to level 3 on her communication skill, because that was like the last one she needed. You might actually be able to see it here on the screen right now. I think it might show it. I can't really read it on my screen as I do this voiceover. But yeah, that was pretty much the last thing she had. And then I went ahead and aged her up to a child. And the idea was going to be that was going to be pretty much the end of this LP, and we'd move on to something else. I didn't really have any idea what, but that was going to be the idea. But I did ask about on Twitter. I didn't do a poll or anything, but I did ask about on Twitter, on my Twitter channel or Twitter account, about whether or not I should just leave the series, ending with her, Julianne being aged up to a child, and go on to a different LP, or if I should explore maybe going further with this LP and kind of aging up, going until she ages up to a young adult. And I had I had a couple people, I didn't get a lot of responses, unfortunately, but I did have a couple people suggest that I maybe continue the LP until Julianne is a young adult. So so I think that's what I'm gonna do, is I'm gonna continue this on until little Julianne becomes a young adult, and we'll see how the story goes. I don't know what I'm gonna, I don't really have any idea for, like, following any particular type of aspiration or any type of, I don't have a specific storyline idea. I'm just gonna kind of like just play it and kind of see how it works out. And, just kind of see what direction the story goes with this. I do need a different name, though, because right now I've got this titled as Teen and Toddler Sis, but after today, that won't be very accurate, because Julianne will no longer be a toddler. So I need to come up with a different name for this series going forward. So if anybody has any suggestions, please feel free to leave them in the comments, and I'll you guys leave me some suggestions, and I will pick one to go with. So So right now they are just having some food. They're just eating and stuff. I know that at some point here, and I think I may have just missed it. I think it just passed on the screen. Julianne, I didn't realize that I had put bad food, because it didn't look like it was. I didn't notice that. I didn't see it as spoiled when I opened it, did open fridge. I didn't see it as spoiled, and I put food on Julianne's, I can't think of the word, on her high chair, and Julianne just straight up throws it on the ground, just straight up tosses it. And it looked like it I didn't realize it, but apparently there was green stuff coming off of it. I noticed that just as she threw it on the floor, on the ground, I noticed the green stuff, and I'm like, oh, shist. Oh, shisty burgers. I didn't realize I had just given you bad food. Oh my gosh, that is not good. So I did have Leslie give her some more food. I know at one point and it might have been a previous video that I'm thinking of, I put food on the high chair, meaning for Leslie to put Julianne in the high chair to have her eat, and Julianne, before I could have Leslie put her in the high chair, just straight up up and grabs the food right off of the high chair herself. Yeah, like I said, I don't remember if it was in this video or another one, and it might have been in this section right here, but I stopped her from doing it because I wanted Leslie to put her in the high chair. Yeah, I kind of feel like at this stage, though, the high chair really isn't all that necessary. She's really close to aging up, and let's be honest, we all know that when it comes to the Sims and the toddlers and all that, the high chairs really aren't necessary, unless you just want to use them as part of your LP, or for a specific purpose in your LP, or whatever. You really don't need them. The toddlers from day one can go and grab food. You just have to manually pull it out of the fridge, put it on a counter or a table or something like that the toddler can get to, and they will grab their own food without any problem. And in fact, I don't have this, but I know I've seen a number of Sim YouTubers use this display case type thing that kind of keeps the food cool and fresh or whatever, and then the toddlers just get food out when they're hungry, or I think they get it out automatically whenever they're hungry, or maybe you have to tell them to do it. But yeah, there's that kind of stuff. So even if you don't have that, you just manually, like I said, put the food out on the counter, and then select the toddler and just say, grab a serving, and they will grab their serving themselves. Oh yeah, I love this little part right here. This is where I was grabbing a bunch of screenshots out of this because I just thought that was so stinking adorable. So, or as I think I worded it in something on my TikTok and on my Twitter and in my Instagram. So stinking cute. That was just so stinking cute how they were playing like that. But anyway, the high chair really is not really a necessity. I did use it earlier in the gameplay or the LP because I kind of wanted it to be part of the story that Leslie had to take care of everything herself, and in order to feed a little Julianne, she had to put her in the high chair. But really, at this stage, in fact, spoiler, and I don't remember if I was just talking about this a minute ago or not. I think I started to say something on this earlier, and I've completely forgotten if I've said this or not. Julianne, or if I said it in an early rendition of this recording, because this is actually my second one. I had to scratch the first and start over. It got screwed up. I didn't like how it was working out, so I started over. But anyway, Julianne does age up to a child in this particular episode. She does, and I was able to get her skills just barely in time. I got her skills to level 3 in all of the toddler skills. So, and also at the end of the video, at the end here, at the very tail end of this video, I do have a little, I don't know, montage, I guess you could call it, of little Julianne's new outfits in as a child. So nothing fancy. I just kind of put her into some stuff that I just put her into some new clothing. I kind of went with, for her, sort of a preppy, polished, I don't know. I don't have a reason for doing that. It's just what I chose to go with, kind of a preppy, polished clothing style is what I was the style I chose for her. Yeah, poor Julianne. She is just, sorry, not Julianne. Leslie is just exhausted trying to take care of her little toddler and go to school and do her riding. And then they've also got their dog Rainbow to take care of, and she's trying to do all of that and everything. And of course, Julianne is awake while Leslie is in there sleeping and all that. So. So I will take a moment here while little Julianne, I think, is going to talk to Rainbow and give her a comforting hug and all that stuff. I do want it to just kind of interject or jump in and ask that if you guys like this video, that you leave a comment below. Give my video a like and all that. It all helps me greatly get my videos out there. And I know I'm brand new to this. I've only got, I think, like 30 subscribers. Reminder that when I get to 50, I'm going to be doing a intro/Q&A video. But anyway, I'm relatively new. I've only got like 30 subscribers. So, the whole analytics things, I don't know that. Yeah, I'm not even but a blip on the less than a blip on the analytics and all that. But the likes and the shares and the comments, it helps to get my videos noticed and all that. So I greatly appreciate it. And for those of you who have subscribed, I love you all. I greatly appreciate you all for subscribing to my channel and all that. And if you haven't, you can go and I would appreciate if you'd finish watching the video first, of course, but go in and subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you know when I upload more videos. I do try to keep to a schedule of doing Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays for my videos as much as possible. Mondays, right now I've been trying to do like kind of a cast type video of some sort on Mondays, a build video on Wednesdays, and then Friday is like LPs like this one, or other random type, videos would be done. Anyway, that would be done on Friday. So I'm also slowly but surely working on some stuff for the, I can't remember exactly what it's called, 33-day cast challenge, where, and I came across this on, and I can't pronounce her name, Periwinkle, I can't pronounce her name, Periwinkle, is doing a series of videos for that challenge, and so I saw her doing it, and I thought it would be fun to try. It's not going to be up for a while because right now I'm pre-recording all of those, so I've only really gotten as far as, I think I'm only on day 2. So anyway, that will be coming to my channel at some future point. I haven't decided yet if I want to go with sticking to my normal 3-day-a-week schedule at that time, which means that it would take me about 3 months, 33 days worth of videos, presuming I'm able to do all of them divided by 3 videos a week. That would be 11, so 12 weeks. Either that, I could do it that way, which would stick to my normal schedule, or I can try to put out a video every single day, or most every day. I don't know if I would do every single day. I know I wouldn't do Saturdays. And then that would take me just a little bit over a month at that point. So I'll have to kind of decide how I want to handle that one at a later point. That's in the future, though. Like I said, I'm only on day 2, on day 2 of the cast challenge. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let you guys kind of enjoy the video here, and I will jump back on in a little bit when there's something more going on in the video. So I did have Leslie bake a cake for little Julianne's birthday. So she's going to get Julianne and have her age up to a child. Julianne has gotten all of her skills up to the minimum level 3 that I wanted her to get to before aging up. So yeah, she's gonna get some help blowing out the candles and age up to a child. And I decided, usually I randomize the traits and all that, but in this case I decided to choose them. So Julianne, her aspiration is going to be mental, and then her trait is, I gave her the inquisitive trait. I gave her the inquisitive trait, and then for her clothes, I kind of decided to go, as I may have mentioned earlier, the preppy, polished style for the clothing, and then of course her favorite color, I'm going with pink. I think that's kind of how I decided her favorite color was as a toddler. She likes pink. So here is our Julianne, all grown up into a child. I didn't change her hairstyle or anything like that. I kept that the same, but I did give her some new clothes. And so that was the everyday wear. This is the formal wear, and her athletic wear, her sleep wear, her party wear, and her swim wear, her cold weather wear, and then her hot weather wear. So anyway, I hope you guys all have a wonderful day, and we will catch y'all later. Goodbye.